So the question is, how does a company culture support client success? When we take a look at the culture that we have here at Vinali, it's beautiful. We truly do have a family and a group of young men and women that work as a unit. Their goal is to be a representation of the clients that they support in the United States and not be a third party, but be a complete extension of that team. When I see them assisting, I see them giving it their all, or as we say here, putting on the 10, which is the captain's number in soccer. That really is a thing of beauty. The cohesiveness, the passion with which they work with, the pride that they take in the work that they do. It's more than just a job. They see it as a career. They show up with smiles on their faces, and we always welcome our clients to come by and pop in because that is the attitude that we see day in, day out, and that comes from much more than just us speaking and asking that of them. That's inherent in who they are. We look for these traits. We look for positive associates, individuals that know they're going to encounter adversity. They know they're going to encounter problems, but more importantly, they're going to look for solutions just as quickly. Where Vinali's BPO has been most effective in assisting our clients is in being able to assist with a lot of the entry and mid-level roles. In the US right now, we have a crisis, and that crisis beyond COVID is our workforce. I think many of the top talent that were formerly there prior to 2020 have moved on to different higher paying roles to be able to combat cost of living skyrocketing. We have a lot of issues that we've struggled with, affordable housing. And due to this, it's left a huge gap in a lot of these entry and mid-level positions. Where are we going to find this talent? We have a staffing firm, and we experience this every day looking for this type of talent. It's challenging. Sometimes entry-level roles just as challenging as finding an accountant, for example. Entry-level being operations, administrative, oftentimes remote as well. Vinali BPO has been able to find fully degreed talent, individuals that are bilingual, written, orally, and speak an excellent quality of English due to having spoken it their whole lives. This is where we've been able to fill a gap and where we're seeing the highest level of demand from our US enterprise clients. They come out to us and they say, how can you help with these types of roles? Can you do them in Colombia? What is the quality that you're going to render? They oftentimes have an opportunity to interview our talent. And this is where we see the largest growth for us, not just currently, but we're seeing this taking place. We're forecasting 2023 as well. So it's a pleasure to be able to assist these companies and fill these needs and pain points. So what's our secret sauce? Our secret sauce is our people, the passion which they work with, the pride they take in the work that they do, and overall a culture of excellence. When we're talking about a Vinali associate, we're talking about an individual who comes to work every day, putting best foot forward, representing the firms that they work for in the United States. They're truly the secret sauce. We're seeing them coming from oftentimes an hour and a half, 2 hours away, commuting to come here with a smile. And we're truly blessed to be able to work with Colombia. Being in the same time zone, that's great. Being able to be cutting edge technology, data latency, all these technical things that we can find as great points, checks. But at the end of the day, it's the amazing Colombian people and their ability to not just do the work that they're being asked to do, but to always look for ways to do it better. Give that feedback back to the American enterprise firms and be able to be part of the exciting things that are going on in the organizations they represent. From a technical standpoint, we're taking a look at some advantages that we have having a BPO in Colombia versus other parts of the world. And Colombia is to their benefit that they operate in Eastern Standard Time, half of the year. The other half, it's 1 hour off. And that's a huge advantage over individuals that are representing American clients and they're 12 hours ahead. I think another one is the fact that it's Western Hemisphere. So culturally, they're growing up in the same music, the same movies, the same pop media that we are in the United States. So everything's in common. Here, it's required to speak English as soon as you can. So as a child growing up in school, you're already learning English. And by the time an individual graduates college, they have a strong degree of English. Now, we do filter and ensure that our associates speak excellent English. That's the first thing we look at right off the bat. And we've seen the benefits from this. I think technically as well, data latency. Making a phone call from one side of the world to the other, you feel a little tiny bit of delay. And Colombia is so close to the US that it's shorter than if it was a call from, say, Miami to California. So, we're seeing some inherent natural benefits that take place from that. I think that it is well positioned and a beautiful place to also travel and come down to, where one can feel completely safe as a US citizen.